This is the stat battle. Two top players going head to head with SofaScore. Who will win? Let's find out. I'm going to be taking a look at Heung Min Son versus Cristiano Ronaldo. First up, the legendary Portuguese number 7, 36 years old, one of the greatest players of all time. And today, in the stat battle, we are going to have him up against maybe the greatest player in Asian football from South Korea in the Premier League, Heung Min Son. We're going to take a look at the stats. We're going to have a little bit of a comparison of their performances this season in the Premier League. That is what we're going to be focusing on. We're going to have a look at heat maps, and then goals, assists, the attacking numbers, the defensive numbers, and then we're going to decide a winner who takes the W. First up, let's start with Cristiano Ronaldo. This season in the Premier League, Ronaldo's played 6 games, starting 5 of them, scoring 3 goals. Basic statistics there. Comparing that to Heung Min Son, we have Heung Min Son so far in the Premier League this season. 8 games played, 8 starts, 4 goals and an assist. So, interesting. Both players a little bit different. Heung Min Son playing a number of different positions this season for Tottenham. But as you can see by the heat map, all active over the pitch. A little bit more left-sided, you'd say, than maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, who's been starting mainly as a centre-forward for Manchester United. Moving back to Ronaldo, his heat map for this season. A little bit less active than Heung Min Son's right now. That inside left channel actually seems to be a big part of where Ronaldo's drifting to, but also a lot of action points in the penalty area. If we take a look at the attacking stats, that's how we've got to start comparing the two players right now. Cristiano Ronaldo this season has a chance conversion of 12%. Hasn't scored a free kick yet. Has had a conversion rate of 3 shots from 20 inside the box, 0 from 5 from outside the box, 1 goal on his left foot, 2 on his right. Ronaldo this season has had a few games. We take a look at the Newcastle game this season, where you'd say Ronaldo was in absolute flying form, grabbed himself a brace, man of the match by a country mile. First goal, great reactions for a centre-forward, being on that half-yard, gambling on that Mason Greenwood shot from outside the box and tapping the ball in. But also, the second goal, a brilliant counter-attack, took the ball so well. Luke Shaw with the pass, nutmegged the goalkeeper, a brace, 6 shots in the game. 1 chance created, probably the performance of the season for Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's move back to Heung Min Son's attacking stats and have a little look at how they are this season. Heung Min Son, as we mentioned, 4 goals scored. He's got a 19% conversion rate, so that is a 1 point to Heung Min Son on the conversion rate chart. He's also scored a free kick, scored 1 out of 1 of his free kicks coming against Watford. In terms of shots inside the box, we're looking at 12 shots, 2 scored. Outside the box, 2 goals from 9 shots. Looking at those pure attacking numbers, I do think Heung Min Son this season has been more clinical than Cristiano Ronaldo by the stats. He's had slightly less shots within the penalty area, so that might be one thing that Tottenham need to step up in terms of creating those chances within the box, but also scoring a free kick. Got to give him some bonus points there. In terms of the creative side of the game, for Heung Min Son is adding an extra 4.6 shots per game to Tottenham's attack. We directly compare that to Cristiano Ronaldo. We're taking into consideration shots, but also taking into consideration chances created. Ronaldo trumps him on there, 4.9 shots added to Manchester United's attack. But I think the big thing there is Heung Min Son's nearly created 3 times the amount of chances, or has created over 3 times the amount of chances Ronaldo has, with Ronaldo registering 0.7 key passes per game. Flipping that to Heung Min Son, in terms of his performances this season, he's on 2, so just under over 3 times. Obviously grabbed himself an assist. Passes per game, we're looking at the passing numbers, so I think Son probably gets the point for creativity as well. The passes per game, Heung Min Son at 27, showing that he's reasonably involved in the opponent's half, with 23 of those coming from the opposition's half, whereas Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of his touches for Man United, 23.8, showing that he's a little less involved in the game, a little less ball into his feet, maybe starved of the chances this season. Defensively, 0.2 interceptions per game and 0 tackles per game, winning possession in the final third 0.5 times per game. Let's compare those defensive metrics to Heung Min Son. See how he's got on in the Premier League this season. Slightly more, winning possession back 0.6 times per game, averaging 0.1 tackles, and the interception number slightly lower than Cristiano Ronaldo. But I'll probably give winning the possession back in the final third more, so Son maybe gets another point in our scoring system. Looking at successful dribbles, 1.3 successful dribbles per game at a 56% completion rate. Compare that to Ronaldo's numbers in terms of being on the dribble. Ronaldo at 0.3, but has completed 100% of his dribbles so far in the Premier League. I think it paints a bit of a story with the two forwards. Man United maybe not creating for Ronaldo, maybe not playing to his strengths, whereas we do know that Heung Min Son is that type of player that will get chances from Harry Kane spinning in behind, will get chances by his teammates, looking for him on that back stick, or he's quite an individualistic player that will receive the ball, run at you and try and get shots away. Whereas Cristiano Ronaldo is a little bit more stationary, you'd say, in how he's picking up the ball. And I think one of the big things with Ronaldo in the last 4 games, only had 2 shots on target in the last 4 games, which isn't great. And he's not seen we've seen a little bit of a regression from his first performance at Manchester United in the Premier League with the 2 goals against Newcastle United. We're just considering Premier League right now, whereas you'd say Heung Min Son has been slightly more consistent through this season. You're thinking about one of his best games as well, came against champions Manchester City. Heung Min Son was brilliant that day, in fact playing through the middle as a centre-forward, grabbing himself a goal from his 5 shots, completing 100% of his dribbles and creating a chance. Very much a false 9 role from Heung Min Son, but linked the play really, really well and scored a good goal. But I think as well, looking through the last few games from Heung Min Son, an assist against Villa, goal against Tottenham, goal against Arsenal, and a goal against Newcastle. So in the stat battle today, right now in the Premier League from this season, we're probably going to have to give Heung Min Son the victory, guys. Do get involved. Who do you think won? Heung Min Son or Ronaldo? Thanks for watching, guys. Do get into the comments, Son or Ronaldo, and let me know why. I've been Statman Dave on Statman Dave Clips. Subscribe if you're new, and of course, check out SofaScore in the link in the description below, and we'll see you next time.